Hey guys, so I've already applied my primer, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and on top of that I've applied the base of the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. So now I'm going to go ahead with this first color from the Coastal Scents Think Pink palette, and it's this really pretty rose color right here. It's almost like a berry actually instead of a rose, but it's just a really pretty pink. And I'm just going to go ahead with a flat shader brush and apply that to all over my lid. You want to leave the inner tear duct area a little bit, empty of color, because we're going to actually fill it in with the highlighting color later just to make it brighter and open up the eyes more. Okay, now that you have that color packed on the lid like that, what you're going to want to do is take the brush and flip it a little bit so that you can actually drag the color upwards into the crease a little. This makes the blending a lot easier. Okay, so once you have that done, you're going to go ahead and take a sort of dome-shaped brush like this. This one is from Sonia Kashuk, and you're just going to go ahead and dip into this black that's in the same Think Pink palette all the way here in the corner, right there, just a little bit, because you don't want the look to be too dark. So just like literally dab once, like that. And then you're going to work this on the outer corner of the eye and working like halfway in on the crease. So just dab it and then do the windshield wiper like motions. Like so. And I'm also going to flick this color up as well, so that it all blends together. And just keep blending until you feel that you don't have such a harsh line anymore. Okay, so right about there is good. Now what you're going to use. Now you're going to go in with your other color that's going to go up above the crease and a little bit up into the brow bone, as high as you'd like, really as comfortable as you are with that. So I'm going to take this really pretty color. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's from the Glamour Doll Eyes Super Shadows, and this is the Spider Sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with this fluffy blending brush from Eco Tools. Just take a little bit. You don't want too much. And just like tap it off. And you're just going to slowly work this into the crease and up to the brow bone. Grab too much. Hold on. I'm just going to blend this all in. you can take it as far in as you'd like. I took mine pretty far in on this side, as you can see, so I'm going to do the same for here. A little bit of this pigment goes a long way, as do all the Glamour Doll eyeshadows, really. And if you feel that this is too messy out here, you can always go in and clean it up with makeup remover, just to sharpen it, or if you want, you can do the tape method. I didn't really feel like doing the tape today, so just keep blending until you feel like you have a really good gradient of color. You feel like they're all blending evenly and matching them up with your other eye. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add the highlight. And I'm actually going to take the highlighting color from the Think Pink palette right here in the bottom, that color, just with a regular flat fluffy brush, or whatever you like to use as your highlighting brush. Dip that in there, tap off excess. Add it to the highest point of your brow first, tapping it in, and then all underneath your brow. And then if you want, you can drag it down, which I like to do, just so it kind of blends with the color. And this is actually a shimmery highlight. If you don't like a shimmery highlight, if you have shimmers going on all over your eye, you can definitely go for a matte highlight. But I like all the shimmers, doesn't bother me, so go ahead. I can do shimmer all over the eye. I love it, so it doesn't bother. And this shimmer actually has like a pink undertone, which is really nice. Now for the inner tear duct color, I'm going to use a highlighting color from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I'm actually going to take this one right here, and this is just on a Sonia Kashuk's flat shader brush, and just like dip it in a little. You don't want the inner corner to be so stark, so just take a little, dip it in, then pop it in the inner corner here, and then you can blend it upward and out. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm just going to use the same fluffy brush that I used to blend out the Spider Sense color, and I'm just going to blend everything all together again, just one more time. Make sure everything is even, there's no harsh lines. Okay, that looks good right there. Now we're going to go in and use one of the Glamour Doll Eyes Eyelights glitter, and we're going to use the one in Ditzy. Here is the glitters. You can see that gorgeousness right there. Just very finely milled glitters. They're just gorgeous. This one's like a pink shade and it's called Ditzy once again. I'm just going to go in with a flat shader brush. This is from e.l.f. and before I dip into the actual glitter, I'm going to take a little bit of the Foil Me, which looks like this, from Glamour Doll Eyes, and it has the dropper, and I just added a drop into the actual cap of the glitter, and I'm going to take the brush, dip it in, and then pat the Foil Me on my lid where I want the glitters to stick. Okay. And you don't need that much, like I literally just put a drop of this in the cap. So this will last you a long time. Hold on. Leave my mirror here to look at it. Okay. So I'm just patting this really. I'm actually going to do it all over the lid. I meant to do it just in the center of the lid before, but I got a little carried away on this side. So I'm just going to go ahead and even them up and add it to the lid. I'll start off in the center here. And I didn't really put any in the inner corner, so you don't have to. Or you can, it depends. All depends on how you like it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pick up that glitter. And just dab it lightly into the brush, tapping off any excess. So you have it like that, packed onto your brush really well. And then just place it where you had the Foil Me at, onto the lid. I'm going to get my mirror again. It's hard for me to see like in this angle. Okay, just like that. So I'm pretty much done with the shadow. I'm just going to go ahead and let this dry. And then I'm going to add some liquid liner and mascara. And I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Hi guys, so this is the finished look. Let me just go in so you can see the eyes. And the lips. And cheeks. So what I used for the lips is actually a lip tar by OCC. And it's called Strumpet. Like that. And I like these lip tars because they last all day. They kind of leave like a matte finish. They're not too shiny and glossy. If you want, you can always add a gloss over it, but I like the fact that they're kind of toned down and not so glossy and, you know, like a matte finish. But yeah, I hope you guys like the look today using the Glamour Doll Eyes Super Shadows and Highlights. I know I enjoyed using them, and I just think they're so gorgeous, and I can't wait to use more of them. I just wanted to say Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful dads out there, especially mine. I love you, Dad. Yeah, I hope everybody had a great weekend and enjoys their week, and of course their Father's Day with their dads. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Oh, a list of the products used will be down in the description bar. Yeah, that's it. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye.